All right, so I'm talking to this lady, right? We're having a good conversation. She's asking me what I'm doing here. My birthday just passed. She asked how old I was. I said 27. I said, how about yourself? She was like, oh, I'm old enough to be your mom. I'm not gonna say her age. I almost said her age, but she was in her 40s. She looked good, so it was good. But anyways, as we're having a conversation, I basically, when I said back to her, I was like, oh, okay, that's a good age. That's nice. I never would have thought that because of your appearance and how you carry yourself. And she's like, I'm old enough to be your mom. I was like, X, Y, and Z. I was like, well, that wouldn't stop us from having a drink together, having some time together later tonight. And she just was laughing about it a little bit, and she was like, but I'm a little older. So with that indicator, her saying I'm a little older and she's not being receptive to what I'm saying, that is an indicator that she doesn't really want the situation, which isn't wrong. She can say what she wants, but how to move forward and be appropriate about it is to not campaign. Because as soon as she told me, when I told her I gave her an invitation, and she didn't accept the invitation because she spoke on indirectly saying, oh, but I'm still older. I'm not going to basically campaign for more. I gave her the invite. We had a great conversation. We had a good time. But that's an appropriate way to just be like, well, it was nice meeting you. And then just keep it pushing. Even if you say the number, she gives you an Instagram, she gives you an email somehow. Regardless of the fact, if you give a lady an invitation, you guys having a great conversation, but you extend one and she doesn't want it, just leave it alone for what it is. You don't need to do more. Keep it appropriate. Keep it clean and be mature about it, because women have the right to say that they don't want to be with you. That's fine. And also remember this too, y'all. Women indirectly tell y'all stuff, because sometimes I hear men, or I've talked to men before, be like, oh, well, why is she not saying she just doesn't want it? Well, that's because not a lot of women don't even feel comfortable with being direct, because they don't know how the man is going to act towards that. So this is a big part in social cues and understanding and experience. But of course, you can be like, well, we can be direct, but the thing is, they can be direct. But again, there's a lot of things going on in the world with men and their aggression. I'm gonna be blunt about it. A lot of men don't get pussy, or they don't have a lot of experience. So when they feel like, oh, but I gave my all, I did so well, you're too entitled. And because you're too entitled, this is why women have that way. But women can be direct as well. There's gonna be some direct, but there's a lot of indirect women. Because again, if they basically reject you, they're trying to make sure that they're not hurting you too hard, basically. And that doesn't even necessarily mean to say she wasn't trying to hurt my ego. It's just that we don't know each other. But that's the thing with talking with strangers.